Hey everyone, welcome back to So Bad, the channel where we dive into movies that look simple on the outside, but are hiding way more than meets the eye. Today we're breaking down a film that's often dismissed as just flashy sci-fi, but underneath the glowing suits and Daft Punk soundtrack lies a deep philosophical story about control, creation, and identity. This is TRON, Legacy, and trust me, it's a trip into the digital unknown. Let's get into it. Down Finger Cyclone. Full detailed story summary of TRON, Legacy. Technologist. The legacy begins. The movie opens years after the original TRON, 1982. Kevin Flynn, once a brilliant software engineer and CEO of Encom, disappeared mysteriously in the 1980s. He left behind his young son, Sam Flynn, and a legacy of innovation and mystery. Fast forward to present day. Sam is now 27, rich from his inheritance, but disconnected, rebellious, and still haunted by the disappearance of his father. One night, Sam receives a mysterious page, yes, a pager message, from his father's old arcade, a place that's been shut down for decades. When he investigates, he stumbles into a secret basement where he discovers a hidden computer and laser system, before being digitally transported into a virtual world called the Grid. Globe. Welcome to the Grid. The Grid is a digital universe Kevin Flynn created, a system of order, logic, and incredible design. But it's no longer under his control. Once inside, Sam is quickly captured and forced to participate in gladiator-style games, using identity discs as deadly frisbees, and riding light cycles in life or death races. He eventually comes face to face with Clue, a perfect digital copy of Kevin Flynn created years ago to help build the Grid. But Clue, obsessed with perfection, turned against his creator and now rules the Grid as a ruthless dictator. Through advanced digital rendering, Clue looks like a young, 1980s Jeff Bridges, uncanny and eerie. The real Flynn. Sam is rescued by Quora, a mysterious and skilled warrior who takes him to the real Kevin Flynn, older, wiser, and basically a mix of Obi-Wan Kenobi and the dude from The Big Lebowski. Flynn has been hiding for years after Clue's uprising. He explains that Clue tried to create a perfect system but ended up destroying the very thing that made the Grid unique: imperfection and spontaneity. We also learn about the ISOs, digital lifeforms that emerged on their own inside the Grid. They weren't programmed, they evolved. Flynn saw them as a miracle, a new form of life. But Clue saw them as a threat to perfection and wiped them out, leaving only one survivor, Quora. Crossed swords. The mission. Sam wants to escape back to the real world, but he needs his father's identity disc to open the portal. Problem? Clue wants the disc too, not to escape, but to invade the real world with his digital army. The rest of the film is a high-stakes chase through the neon-lit Grid. Sam and Quora face betrayals and battles. Kevin wrestles with guilt and his role in creating Clue. Clue pushes closer to his goal, digital domination. Milky Way. The finale. As the portal to the real world reopens, the final confrontation unfolds. Kevin realizes the only way to stop Clue is to reintegrate him, destroying both of them in the process. In a moment of emotional closure, he sacrifices himself so Sam and Quora can escape. The movie ends with Sam and Quora back in the real world. She's the first ISO to ever exist outside the Grid, a symbol of the unknown future between humanity and digital life. Deeper meaning. Behind the visual spectacle, TRON, Legacy is asking huge questions. What happens when our creations outgrow us? Is perfection even desirable? Can digital life ever be truly alive? Clue represents control, the obsession with flawlessness. Flynn represents the chaos and beauty of imperfection. Sam stands in between, the bridge between human and machine, old world and new. And there you have it, TRON, Legacy, a movie that's way more than glowing bikes and killer soundtracks. It's a philosophical sci-fi journey about identity, rebellion, and the cost of playing God. If you enjoyed this deep dive, the creators and crew. Director, Steven Lisberger. Steven Lisberger, born in 1951, is an American film director, producer, and screenwriter best known for creating TRON. Prior to TRON, Lisberger directed the animated film Olympics, 1980. He co-founded Lisberger Studios, which produced animated segments for television programs. Lisberger's vision for TRON was to explore the intersection of humans and digital technology, leading to a groundbreaking film that combined live action with extensive computer-generated imagery, CGI. Producer, Donald Kushner. Donald Kushner collaborated with Lisberger to bring TRON to life. He played a crucial role in researching the necessary technology and securing support from Walt Disney Productions. Kushner's efforts were instrumental in realizing the film's innovative blend of storytelling and visual effects. Main cast: Jeff Bridges as Kevin Flynn, Clue. Bridges portrayed the protagonist, a computer programmer who gets digitized into a computer system. His performance added depth to the film's exploration of identity and technology. Bruce Boxleitner as Alan Bradley, Tron. Boxleitner played both a programmer in the real world and his program counterpart, Tron, within the digital realm. Richard Taylor, as co-supervisor of special effects, Taylor oversaw the design and programming of the film's computer animation. He collaborated with companies like Magi to produce the groundbreaking visuals. Harrison Ellenshaw, serving as associate producer and co-supervisor of special effects. Ellenshaw brought his expertise from previous work on films like Star Wars. Sound design and music. The auditory experience of TRON was as innovative as its visuals. Wendy Carlos, a pioneer in electronic music, Carlos composed the film's score using analog synthesizers and orchestral arrangements. Her previous work includes scores for A Clockwork Orange and The Shining. Frank Serafini. As the sound designer, Serafini utilized unconventional methods to create the film's unique sound effects, including manipulating natural sounds and employing early digital synthesizers. And with that, we conclude our journey through the digital and sci-fi world. We hope each of you gets to experience this thrilling adventure. What's on the surface is exciting, but there's always more beneath. Don't forget to support us with a like, a share, and a kind comment. Smash that subscribe button and activate the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments which film you'd like us to summarize next, and feel free to share any feedback on this review so we can continue to improve and bring you content that meets your expectations. The So Bad team